Hello, friends from KWZ Kenya radio station. This is Sustainable Planet Show with Eder Zanetti. During this period, we've been talking about the United Nations system, the United Nations Environmental Program, the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, and we talk about the Conference of Parties within the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. And during this period, we also discuss about how the Conference of Parties operate, meaning that they are the tipping point of discussions that have been occurred during the year within the technical panels that are supporting the decision making. And we were saying that this decision making is made based on two pillars. The first pillar, to direct money that is already within the UN system towards the implementation of the climate change agenda. And the second part regards to the establishing of a carbon market, a market that would help countries to achieve the goals that had been stated within the convention, within the framework convention. So this goes of reducing or keeping the temperature below 1.5 degrees increase up to 2050 and below 2000 degrees up to 2100. And to achieve those goals, the establishing of a carbon market is seen as something supplementary, complementary to what countries will be doing internally. Therefore, the decisions that are made by the Conference of Parties regarding the carbon market establishing, they also suffer or are influenced by those groups of interest that are behind the countries that are taking the decisions. So we will see that the official or the regulatory carbon markets at the UNFCCC, they hold many barriers for the entrance of especially developing countries' industry within the agreement. It is an agreement that is powered by the economy of the countries, and the decision makings made by these groups of interest that are holding the economy together, and they are very suspicious of having an industrial developing on developing countries, which will threat their own industry. So we will see that the Conference of Parties decide upon carbon markets that have many restraints for the participation of developing countries. Let God's peace and the love that build our weapons on the daily struggle for justice. Eder Zanetti for KWZ Station Kenya.